Hi there, my name is Nick. I'm Australian and lived in New York for 10 years, and now I live in Mexico. This is a channel about things I find interesting. This episode is a day in the life of living in Zipolite. Through the whole town. Good morning! So today we're going to do a little day in the life in Zipolite. But this morning is extra great. I have been sleeping on a camping mattress for the last 4 weeks. And my mattress got delivered last night at like 9 p.m. because Mexico. But I love my mattress. It's so good. Let's have a look. Hang on. See, I'm in the mosquito net. It's just here. Hang on. It's on the floor still, but we're getting wood delivered today so I can build a bed frame. So that'll happen today. What else is going to happen today? I have to do some work now because it's 8:30 and all the schools are awake in the USA. So I have to start doing some calls to them. What else? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, but let's have breakfast. And by breakfast, I mean kitty breakfast. Good morning, my darling Billy. How are you? You loving your breakfast? Mwah. She's eating salmon. Okay, human food now. So, pretty much most mornings now, I never used to like bananas, but I kind of do now. So I make a little smoothie thingy. What do I put in it? Banana. Strawberry, ice, yogurt, milk. Also, I want to show you where my compost heap is. It's super high tech because I don't have one to find yet. There it is. Protein powder, water. This is my little water thing. So like all drinkable water basically comes in garrafons, which is these giant blue things. And normally it's like a manual pumping type thing, but I'm like, I've done that for a year and it's shit. So I bought this little pump thing. It was like $10 and literally game changer. So now I just push the button. It lets you choose how much water you want. Like 100, 200, 300, 500, 700 a liter. And yeah, it's amazing. I like to fill this all the way up so I get less air. Because, honey, she is full of hot air as it is. Tweet. And this is my new little blender too. I was using Paco's, but then he wanted it back. So now, I don't know if that's done enough. I don't hear anything. You can hear the solar power inverter though. It's literally right here. Can you hear it? Okay, she done. So grab you off. So yeah. In addition to all the things I would love to do around the house today, there is also my friend's has a movie premiering at Maxima, which is one of the clubs in town. And my other friend is doing his official grand opening of his cafe, which used to be called 1984, and now it's called Samsara. I think that's it. Also, I'm expecting wood delivery today. I'd like to see my friend Isaac. I might see Paco. And, I have to go to April's shop because the fudge is ready that we made at the weekend with the kids. So many things to do. You get to see my Scooty buff. I'm almost out of tea. This is the only tea I have left. Yes, it's in a Coke bottle, but I bulk make it and store it in the fridge so I can have it as I need it. But that's fine. I generally try and drink my tea diluted anyway because I'm so full of effervescence anyway. Tea is for twinings. We need 5 of these. so she's strong enough for a litre and a bit of water. Naturally, Garrafon's giant blue water bottle things are not an infinite supply of water, and they run out. And mine just ran out, so I have to go and get my other one from outside. Ew, that's slimy. Gross. So welcome to the life of living in Mexico and getting fresh water. So we take it outside. I store mine outside because now I live in a relatively remote area. Not really, but remote from Mexico. Well, for this town, I guess. I store, oh my god, it flies. I store all mine out here. Look at my new little shelves that I built yesterday. Put empty back. How many do I have left? I have 4. So I guess that's like, I guess I go through one every 3 to 5 days. I guess it really depends on, oh my god, they're so heavy. Ugh. And yeah, probably one every 3 to 5 days. They cost 25 pesos each, which thank God, because I'm like, guys, it's just fresh water. Like, don't be a shithead. Then we bring it back into the kitchen. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Then we get the scissors, stab a hole in the top for the little tubey to go into. Feed the tube back in. Doop-a-doop boop boo. Feed in the tube back in. So many cables under here. Done. Run. We try and turn the water back on. There we go. And then we boil the water. So while that's boiling, let's do some work. Okay, there I was letting to chat with the athletic director. Thank you. Well, I just sat at my desk for 4 hours and completed only 2 hours and 45 minutes of work. God, I hate this bullshit. Let's go do something fun. Okay, so after that mind-numbing bullshit, I've decided on my list the 2 quickest wins to make me feel like I'm achieving something is a towel rail for here and restocking the mosquito baits. So I'm going to go and collect those. There are 4 of those and they're all around the property. And then we will go through our scrap wood to see if we can make a towel rail. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm also doing, I'm trying to do sun-dried tomatoes in like 40-degree humidity or 40% humidity. They're all like really white. I did put salt, no, they're growing mold now. God damn it. Okay, well they're getting thrown out. The salt is the white stuff, but yeah, they're actually growing mold. That's okay. I bought some on Amazon, well, Mercado Libre, which is like Amazon for here, and they're arriving in 3 days, so I'll have a third form of sustenance once more. Before we head off to the land, I'm just going to put on the 4-wheel drive sandals because the pretty ones don't cut it. Okay, so we did get a lot of rain late in the season too, so everything has kind of just become overgrown and crazy again, as you can see. I really need to commit a weekend to trying to tame this, but here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one was in a relatively easy location, but all of the others are like way down in difficult spots. The original product I bought said that they lasted for like a month and you only had to do it every few days. This new concoction only lasts a few days, but oh my god, look, it's just shit everywhere. So I have a machete so I can try and get through, but oh my god, Get out of my fucking way. Plants. I love you, but not here. Jesus. If you ever wanted a machete looks like, this is it. It's just like a big blade and you swing it. And it's fucking insane. I have done lots of study online to see how to use them safely. So I'm a profesh. Oh, okay. New interim task. We're sharpening the cutting majig because she blunt. Okay. She's back to shiny and silver, so I think that means it's sharp. Cool. Oh my god. Well, clearly I chose the sweatiest task first, but also all of these smell disgusting, like yeasty mold grossness. Okay. So Martha says for a 2-litre bottle, how many litres is this? This is 1.35. So, well, I'm actually using these small little things, which probably add up to a litre. Anyway, Martha says I need 1 cup of warm water, 4 tablespoons of sugar, and 1/3 of a teaspoon of yeast. How many is in each of these thingies? 5 packets, 11 grams each. I have no idea what that means. Alexa, how many teaspoons in 1/3 of... Okay, well, Alexa bitchily reminded me that grams and volume are not the same thing. So, I'm just going to use 1/3 of one of these packets. We'll mix it up and then pour it in the things. Okay, so that's about that much. 1, 2, 3, oh god, 4. You know the kind of terrain I'm dealing with. Unless you're on the very top of my hill, it is very steep. This is like at least 45-degree angle. Oh my god. And there's lots of random mysterious holes. I'm like, maybe I have like burrowing owl. Oh my god, that's got spikes. Maybe there's burrowing animals. I don't know. It's weird. Time to die. Mosquitoes. Again, really just to give you like understanding of how steep the property is. So up there is my house. This is my water catchy thing that I was using for a bit. And then down there is my cistern. This is like 20 meters in elevation at least. And this is my little goat track that I've worn in to try and get around the property. Ow, oh my god. Okay, so some of these plants definitely are very stingy. Like one of them just hurts instantly, but only for like 10 minutes and it feels like fire. And then there's another one that kind of like gives you a rash and it's just annoying. I'm gonna have to do an episode on like just rubbing plants all over me to see what ones sting. Okay, mosquito baits, done. Now we do towel rail. Now we need to find some wood, which looks good. This is so pretty. I think we use this piece to try and make a towel rail. I wonder if that's long enough. This is my leftover wood that I have for now. This is the piece I think I'm going to use. I need to measure that against a towel, but then I need some like little proppy bits to keep it away from the actual thing. Maybe you. Okay, so I measure this and it's pretty good, so I'm going to use it. Clamp, cut, other end clamp and cut. And then to keep it like spaced, I guess I do 2 bits this long. Clamp and cut. Can't believe I put this off for like a week. It's so quick to do. Oh my Jesus. Sandy sand. Okay, so we've cut the wood and sanded it to the stand that I'm okay with. So now I'm gonna pre-drill a hole through this and through here for a really long screw to kind of hold it all together and go into the cabinet. So this is what it'll look like with like the screw going through. I think I'm gonna use the 3-inch screw because the 2-inch only goes in like that much and that's really not enough. My recommendation when drilling, always drill on something, because when the drill bit goes through, A, you don't want to damage it if you're drilling on something hard, and B, you don't want to damage your deck if you go through it as well. Also, you want to put the other end on something about the same height, otherwise your drill bit's going to go through crooked, and then you have a crooked screw, and then you'll be fucking pissed and you don't know why. Another thing I'm going to do is pre-drill the holes into this cabinet because that just makes it so much easier. Also, they're going in quite far and I don't want the wood to split. Okay, well, I had to turn the camera off and swear a little bit, but it is attached, which is lovely. Also, I did split this end because I was impatient. So, I don't know how long. Oh, that's how long that'll last. Okay, towel rail done. Let's cut out the bedroom window. So, because I'm going to be building a bed later, I think I might just push this all up against the side of the wall because the window's there and it's going to make a huge mess. And then the plastic's underneath. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, bed's out of the way. But because I don't know where the actual corners are, I'm going to go to the outside and just drill a corner out. So I know where to cut with the circular saw. Let's do that. Okay, so now that we know where the corners are, I'm going to use the circular saw on, I think, a very shallow setting, just so I don't think it really matters, but to get to the corners, I'm going to need it to be quite a deep setting, so maybe I'll just leave it on that. But I don't want it to be chippy and ugly. Shallow setting till we get to the corners. Cool. Just so you can get a better look at what I was talking about, this is the waterproofing. This is where I sliced through it, but that's okay because it's still going to the edge. Basically, when you put in a sill on a window, you want it to slant outwards, and so it's going to pass that, but also not have water run in. Top part looks pretty good. Yay! Now I can... So next step for this is some fly screen on the outside. Eventually I will make like a closable shutter for it, but I think that's not going to be for a while because this side of the house doesn't even have cladding on it, and that's kind of like a thing that needs to happen as you do the cladding. Okay, well, I've put the fly screen in. That was like a boring task that required me to do lots of monkeying around on the water tower with no free hands. But now I'm going to have a shower because it's so gross and sawdusty, and my other tasks aren't really that sawdusty. But in case you haven't seen, this is my shower. So like this is literally the front door entrance, and this is my shower head. And then this whole thing can completely just close away. Cute, right? And then unless you look up, you don't really see the shower. And this is the view from the shower. It's like pretty fucking cool. I just look out at my land. And there's the ocean through there. Peekaboo. Okay, cut out bed window done. But now it's time for lunch. What are we having for lunch today? Today we are having leftover beet and regular hummus and tortilla chips. No, corn chips. A local lady, well, a lady who lives here, she's Italian, Tanya. She makes this. It's so good. And she charges like 60 pesos for half a kilo or like half a liter, which is what, like $3? It's so good. So remaining on the list is fountain, bed frame, lights, and cameras. I just realized I've been saying fountain all day, like I'm installing some fancy bloody bird bath to have on my property. I actually didn't mean fountain. So I did buy a solar powered fountain, but I'm only utilizing the pump. So I have my water lilies here, but they tend to get mosquitoes living in them. So what I've decided to do is drill a hole between each one, and they're all on a slope. So I would use the pump to go from the bottom one to pump the water up to the top, and then it'll just run back down through here, moving the water. Because mosquitoes don't like moving water. They like stagnant water, which is essentially what this water is right now. It's just sitting here not doing anything. But yeah, I drilled all the holes, as you can see. Can you see? Hang on. There you go. I drilled all these holes, but they're like too small. And then the other drill bit I had was too big. So I drilled them smaller, and then I've been like scalpeling them out. And these ones went fine, but I'm just like tired and over it. So can't be bothered doing any more of that today. So yeah, I just heard from the wood people as well. And they're like, oh, we're going to deliver your wood at 5. And I'm like, cool. I've been waiting for this all day. So can you deliver it tomorrow morning instead? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. So that's coming in the morning. So mattress on the floor again tonight, which is totally fine because it's better than sleeping on the floor. Yeah, what else was on my list? On my list was cameras, the security cameras, moving the lights, which again, they've just been like pending for ages. Neither of those things are actually going to be in use because I don't generate enough power right now. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's overcast right now. So there is no sunshine, which is what I need for electricity now, which makes me very aware of how little sunshine there is. So yeah, what have we got? Fountain, bed frame, which is tomorrow as well. So yeah, I don't really have anything to do. So we're going to go to the beach with Lucas. But I think we'll go past April's shop to try the fudge. Let's go. This is the look for today. Let's hit it. Oh my God, scooting one-handed on a really flat piece of my driveway. Ooh. Whee. This is what it looks like riding around my town. It's cute. Okay, so I said Main Street. It's actually the highway that runs through the whole town. This is the kind of what they call the Attikine, which is like the main shopping street. Lots of little shops, this bakery, other shop, more food. And yeah, this pathway right down the middle is where they'll set up markets tonight. Well, every night basically, and you buy a spot and then that's your spot for an entire year. And you can decide whether you show up that night or not. Most people will definitely show up on like Fridays and Saturdays. This is my supermarket. This is where I go shopping for food. But we're gonna go and see April now. We made fudge with her 2 kids on New Year's Eve. And it's been in her freezer for like a week now. So we're gonna see if it's set. So I'm in April's shop. Hi, April. And we come to see this magical fudge. And it's like not really frozen. It's like gloopy. We're gonna check. It was a Hello Kitty recipe. We think we could do better, maybe. I found Lucas. Hi.
You found.
We had to. What did I say?
I found him.
Oh, we're just looking at the sunset. It's like insanely red. Look at this. So pretty. Okay. So left Attikine, went to Lucas's, got a new little boxy thing, which we need to attach properly.
I gave him a big black box. I gave him my big black box.
And so now we're hiking over to go to Playa del Amor. We have got, what is it, like 6 minutes till sunset? So we'll be fine. I mean, you just seen it, the sun's way in the air. And then it's Ben's restaurant opening tonight, so we'll probably go there and eat food. Yay! Okay, so we went to the beach and that was really fun. I didn't do any filming there because everybody's naked and there were so many people. It was so overwhelming. I can't wait till everyone leaves. And so now we're on the Atticine again, having dinner with Ferrer and Lucas. He went to pee. And then we're gonna go to Ben's. So this is dinner. We had a drink on the beach there and having a drink here and then have a drink at Ben's, but yeah, pretty chill day. I need to do more work tomorrow. An hour and a half is not enough. Okay, well, I didn't film at Ben's bar because it was just like very dark and it was like loud. So I'm back home. Yeah, just had a shower. Oh my god, I'm so full. Massive dinner and then a huge tub of ice cream to myself because I'm about to. But yeah, that's basically it. Now about to go to bed again and enjoy a delicious night's sleep in my mattress. So yeah, that was a day of just following me around Zipolite, doing the crap I do.
The Pacific coast of Oaxaca. Find your escape.